What if I told you Ireland has opened 60 scholarship positions for international students to study for free and still receive €10,000? Known for its world-class universities, welcoming culture, peaceful environment, and strong global career opportunities, Ireland has quickly become one of the most attractive study destinations in Europe for international students. The Government of Ireland's scholarship to study in Ireland is an opportunity that covers your entire tuition fee and provides a €10,000 stipend to support your living expenses while you study. And with only 60 positions open, competition is expected to be strong. Welcome back, my lovely friends, and thank you for always clicking that play button whenever I share a new video. And if you are new to this channel, thank you for dropping by. I love you. In this video, I'll walk you through the benefits, eligibility requirements, and the exact steps you need to follow to apply successfully for the GOI Scholarship 2026 so you do not miss this life-changing opportunity. So, come along with me. Welcome to the Government of Ireland International Education Scholarships for 2026. Let me walk you through how you can apply for the scholarship and the different step-by-step process. Now we are on the official page, and as you can see to your right, there are several documents here. And so I'll walk you through step by step how these documents are applicable to you and how you can navigate in assessing them. But let's head straight to see what this scholarship offers us. What's included? So what's included in this scholarship? What do we get? The Government of Ireland International Education Scholarship consists of a stipend amounting to €10,000 for 1 year of full-time study. Now, so you're going to get a €10,000 for a master's scholarship. Applicants must have a conditional or final offer of admission to an eligible Irish higher education institution at the time of applying for a Government of Ireland International Education Scholarship. So what that simply means is that this scholarship comes in two parts. You apply for the admission first with the universities that I will be showing you shortly. When you get an offer, you can go ahead to apply for the scholarship. All right, so you need to apply for your admission first. Second, you apply for the scholarship. Potential applicants should read the core documentation carefully to ascertain whether they are eligible to apply. Now I will show you the core documents. That's those documents I showed you. One of them is the core document, which got vital information if you really need to proceed with this scholarship. Applications must be submitted via the 2026 GOIRES online application portal. So there is an online application portal which can be accessed by clicking on apply here at the top of this page. So I'll show you that shortly as well. All applications require 2 references to be uploaded by the applicants via the online portal. So you need 2 references for this scholarship. Now, there's certain things or certain requirements they need from you, or your scholarship is going to be assessed by this. You should be expected to demonstrate a record of outstanding academic achievements. I think this is also a merit-based scholarship. You should have excellent communication skills, participation in extracurricular activities. For example, have you done humanitarian work? Are you into politics, or somehow in your school you have contested for one position or the other, arts or sports in your universities? It doesn't mean that it has to be in your country. A strong rationale for pursuing their study in Ireland that indicates how a Government of Ireland International Education Scholarship would align with their longer term goals. So you need to let them know how your study or your field of study aligns with the scholarship. You need to explain all of that to them. I think that in your statement of purpose. So let's take a look at the key dates as well. Now you can see the key dates for the scholarship. The 2026 application deadline is going to be on the 12th March, 5 p.m. Irish time. You can check out what that is in your own local time. 2026 call outcome. This is when the result comes out for the scholarship. You get to know whether you are shortlisted or not, and that is in early June 2026. If you have any information, you go through this and you contact them, send them an email. If you want to dive deeper to get more information about the scholarship, you send them an email and they'll be happy to respond to you. So we quickly check this here. So if you want to apply, you click here to apply for the scholarship, but that's after you have applied for the admission via the universities, in which I will also be showing you shortly. Now we have these here, the core document, which is a key document in this application process. You have other ones as well, indicative application form. You can click on them to go through. You have the appendix. This appendix also have vital information, help documents. Click on all of them, but I will go through about 2 of them with you right now. So for the core document, if you click on this, it will take you to the page. So here we are on the page for the Government of Ireland International Education Scholarship 2026 call documents. This comes in different pages. You can see I zoomed in, but yeah, so if you can collapse, or so I just want to collapse for this tutorial so you can see clearly. Every step of this core document is important. It's of paramount importance that you take your time to read them, because if you do not read it, you would not understand what the scholarship entails fully and what is expected of you. Here you can see the details of the scholarship. Again, high caliber international students to study full-time in Ireland for a period of 1 year. It is expected that a total of 60 scholarships will be funded, so they've got 60 positions available. The scholarships will be for 1 year of full-time in person, so you have to be in Ireland, in-person study at master's, postgraduate diploma or PhD. Now, it shows all of this, but we are looking towards the master's because the master's is 1 year. The focus should be on applying for a master's if you want a fully funded scholarship. Now they are reiterating here. Remember, this scholarship amounts to €10,000 for 1 year of study. All right, and in the awardees hosts, the HEI will be required to give a full fee waiver to the awardee for the scholarship. Full fee waiver. You can see that. The scholarships will not be extended beyond 1 academic year. So please take note. That's what I talked about the PhD. If you know you want to do the PhD, the scholarship can only cover 1 year. You'll have to fund the remaining part if you're going for a PhD. That's why I advise that you stick to a master's degree. Now, the scholars for the scholarship, right, will be expected to commence their studies in either September or October 2026. So you will resume in September or October 2026 this year. You apply this year and you resume this year. They must also live in Ireland for the duration of their studies. So you should live in Ireland during that period. So it's an in-person study. What are the eligibility criteria? Let's take a look at what the eligibility criteria for the scholarship is. This is of paramount importance as well, that you take a close look into this. You should have received an offer of a place as an international fee-paying student in a full-time, in-person course at an eligible Irish university. So you can see a taught master's degree program, which is at least 1 year long. That's what we are looking towards. Before submitting this application on the online system, applicants should make inquiries directly to the relevant HEI about the eligibility of their course. Where available, the relevant HEI contact details are included in Appendix 1. Appendix 1 is one of those documents which I will show you shortly. These are where you can select the universities that you would apply for your preferred course. To secure an offer of admission, candidates need to apply for admission, right? It's reiterating it, to an eligible HEI as part of that institution's admission procedures. Now, it goes ahead to say a candidate must have received an offer of admission before they submit their GOI application. So you should have received an offer of admission before applying for the scholarship. Proof of admission, that is an offer document, must be submitted with the application for the scholarship. So the documents are an offer letter issued by the HEI where the candidate has been accepted. That's by the university where you have been accepted, the higher education. An offer letter is the official document, okay, that confirms that you have been offered a place on one of their programs. An offer email from the HEI instead of an offer letter, I think that is also acceptable. The form of offer is only acceptable if the email comes from the relevant admissions office. So the email, you should get it from the university you have applied for, so, as well as a screenshot from the candidate's applicant portal on the HEI's website. So this, they are really thorough. That's why you need to read this, because I might not be able to go through all of this with you. Otherwise, this video will be too long and you wouldn't watch it till the end. So I will just go through the most important aspect with you. A maximum of one application per candidate can be submitted in the 2026 cycle of this program. So you can only apply once. It's one application. Take note of that. Only one offer document can be submitted with an application. Now, this is really important. Should a candidate not abide by this requirement and submit more than one application, all their applications will be disqualified, deemed ineligible. Please take note of that. Now, this is another vital part of this application process. Candidate profile. Applicants expected to demonstrate. Remember, I showed you all of that earlier in the home page. So you have to demonstrate all of these skills, the academic achievement, outstanding communication skills, and all of that. There is also an evaluation criteria. Eligible candidates are invited to submit applications via the online application portal, which I mentioned. Now, this is their marking scheme. You can go through that. It covers the following. So go through how you are going to be marked or scored based on your, so it's very transparent. They would explain everything for you. So you have to put in the work during the application, writing of the process, writing of your personal statement and all of that, with the questions, and go online, Google, and find out how to answer such questions. All right. You need to upload 2 references to the application portal. Now, submission of applications. Potential applicants should read the call documentation carefully to ascertain whether they are eligible to apply. Now, this is the call document we are on right now. So you can see that it's a very lengthy document and it is really explicit and extensive. So take out time to read each page. Do not skip any one. Otherwise, you'll be missing out on vital information. I am skipping them because it's a tutorial video, which I don't want too long, but you can see, follow the instruction. You should read the code document carefully, and so that you can ascertain whether you are eligible to apply. So we will move ahead now to the home page so I can show you how to navigate in applying for your preferred course via their universities. We are back on the home page. So here we just came from here, the code documents. Then since you can check this yourself, the frequently asked questions, I always advise that you go through them. If you click on that, it will take you to the page. The indicative application form. This is the appendix that they ask you to go through so that you can see the universities and your courses. So we'll click on that to take us to the Appendix 1 page. Here we are on the Appendix 1 official page. And you can see this is where they have put the eligible higher education institutions, the universities. So these are the names of the universities, the email address, and this is the web page that you can click on to go to the universities. See, you can see there are quite a number of them. This blue indicates that you can click on them. They have a website. So you see, you can just go through them and see which of them. I think there are 2 pages. Let's take a look at this Dublin City University, DCU. So we'll click on that to see how to navigate. Here we are on the Dublin City University web page. So here you can see the scholarship policy overview for their course. 1 year of full-time study. You see it's showing us you get a full tuition fee waiver. Remember, you have to apply to get an offer from a university before you can apply for the scholarship. So that's why I'm actually showing you the process. You can see here you apply. Applicants must have a conditional or final offer of admission to this university, DCU, at the time of applying for a Government of Ireland International Education Scholarship. You will find full information on the application process here. If you click there, it will show you the application process for this particular university. Now, this university requires a €50 application fee. Not all the university requires an application fee. So if you think it's something you can do, then fine, you can go ahead to apply. But you can also explore other universities and see the ones that have free application. Thus, you do not need to pay for an application fee. We'll go through one of them again. You can see scholarships available here. Full details and information. You click on there. You see the faculties. If your faculties fall under this category, you click on it, and when you click on this, it will show you more about scholarship. So that's how to navigate in applying for the university or admission on one of their web pages. So let's go back to see how another university via the appendix 1 to see if they do not have an application fee. So we're back here on the appendix 1 page. Let's check this university. So this is the Atlantic Technological University, ATU, Government of Ireland. You can see their courses, engineering and computing faculty. You can click on any of these. These are master program, science. A successful applicant will receive, say it's reiterating here again, a €10,000 stipend for 1 year of full-time study, a full fee waiver to the awardees of the year of the scholarship. So it's reiterating that here again. Applications are currently open and will close on 12th March 2026. Yes, that's the deadline for the scholarship. Now, don't forget that this is the university website, right? Government of Ireland International Education Scholarship application must be submitted via the online. So this is the website for this university. We want to see if we can apply, if they do have an application fee. So if you click, when you have been given an offer, for instance, this is just a rhetorical example. If you're applying via this university, when you have been given an offer, you scroll down like we did and click on apply now. It will take you to the university scholarship application portal. But for the university, if for instance you are interested in doing taking any of these courses, let's say MSc in cyber psychology, let's click on that. Yeah, see, it shows us the course code, the details, right, the course overview, the course details, all right, the entry requirements. This course will be available to applicants who meet one of the following criteria. You need to hold a degree, honors degree, you need an IELTS. Now, do not fret about the fees. You know, you're actually looking at a scholarship, so you're only paying the fees. But if you weren't, this is the fees. But that's not our priority, right? Because we are looking for the scholarship. This program, so you see, this program has a closing date. You need to apply in mid-February. And you start in September for this program. So far, there is no application fee for this university. And you see that there's no application fee like we saw in the other one. So you can also explore the other universities on that appendix, because definitely, like I said, not all of them have an application fee. So that's how you can just go then, apply. If you're interested in this course, you click on how to apply and it will take you to the page. So you can apply for your master's, or that's how to navigate. So I just wanted to show you. We're back on the home page. So take your time to go through all of these documents because they are of paramount importance that you do so. So this is how to navigate for this Government of Ireland International Educational Scholarship. Remember, it's a €10,000 for 1 year MSc study in Ireland for free. So make sure that you take note of the key dates for the application deadline so that you can apply as soon as possible. Before you go, here's a major life hack for my international students. If you have a university email address, you can actually get 6 months of Amazon Prime for free. 6-month trial for $0. This is a game changer for moving abroad because it gives you free shipping on all your dorm essentials and massive discounts on textbooks. I have put the direct link to this trial in the description below. Definitely grab it before you head to campus so you can save your budget for travel instead. Grab your 6-month trial for $0 on Amazon Prime. If you found value in this video, don't stop here. Watch the next video that will be displayed on your screen shortly to learn how you can study at top universities in Australia, which offers 1,200 scholarship to international students. Make sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified whenever a new scholarship drops. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok for more opportunities and updates from my latest YouTube videos. And if you get selected for the scholarship, please share your testimony. I absolutely love hearing them. Until next time, think big, think success.